Thank you very much, Congressman Joe Wilson from the great state of South Carolina, for your warm remarks. With great and profound humility, I stand before you to accept the award that you've bestowed upon us this evening on my own behalf and on the behalf of hundreds, if not thousands, of pro-democracy activists across the world, many of whom have paid the ultimate sacrifice or do their work at great inconvenience, many imprisoned and many killed. These pro-democracy activists are heroes and heroines. They are the people who stand between us and a slide back into autocratic rule. This evening is dedicated to them. I stand before you only as one of them to represent them. And even though this award is important to me at a personal level, the gratitude and honor has to go to all of them who are unable to be with you here today. People like Oliver Lutaya in Uganda, who for the last 3 years has been imprisoned for simply standing up for her rights, for simply campaigning for an opposition leader in Uganda. Or indeed, many other young Ugandans who were disappeared or killed on the streets of Kampala in extrajudicial killings by the state in the last election. These individuals, every single day, put their lives on the line to ensure that we have a freer and more democratic Ugandan. We use this occasion to highlight the continuing and concerning conditions in Uganda, one of Africa's longest-serving leaders, who continues to hold on to power using repressive means. These actions are spreading across the African continent. Human rights activists who defend the freedom of others face greater threats in light of these long-serving leaders. We bring their plight to you today and urge all of you to stand with them. We are happy that this award is given to them on the occasion to mark 40 years of NED. NED to us is an invaluable partner in our fight for a free and better country. Congratulations, NED. We are emboldened by the fact that autocrats around the world lash out at human rights activists and pro-democracy activists, not as a show of strength, but indeed a realization of their own weakness. They are at their weakest when they kill, imprison, and jail activists like ourselves. But we know that even though this work is tough, many times rough, and comes at great personal cost, that we are on the right path of history. They can only delay the rise of democratic forces, but they can't deny it. We dedicate this award to all activists across the world who are working every single day to ensure a more just society. Thank you, Ned, and good evening to all of you. Have a good night.
Trashi de la Golog Jigme, Jiaozhong Tamzhou, Wemi Kardum Zombi, Longin Patron Shienji, Jiaozhong and Zanzong Zonjik Tangare.
Good evening. My name is Golog Jigme. I was imprisoned by the Chinese government for helping make a documentary capturing the anguish of Tibetans under China's rule. The documentary was smuggled out of Tibet and screened to journalists in Beijing right before the 2008 Beijing Olympics. As punishment, Chinese authorities chained me to a burning stove and then an iron chair where they tortured me with electric shocks. My body was broken. For months, I couldn't walk. Eventually, I was released, but I continued to speak out. I was jailed twice more and fled Tibet when I learned authorities planned to kill me. I share my story with you not because it's unique, but because it is all too common. In Tibet and around the world, far too many are imprisoned, tortured, and killed for speaking out for freedom.
Sawang Girchopi, Namjin, Ruami, Jesse, Rawan, Toptang, Dora Tondang, Tongjin, Yang, see Yang, Sawang Girchopi, Pamis and Roatang, Manso, Tang Rawan, Nabrajer, Mala Yichi, Tamboyo, Matsu, Persam, Renyak, Namyang, Dormas.
Autocrats resist the simple fact that the desire for freedom is inherent to human nature. It can never be extinguished, not through propaganda, not through censorship, and certainly not through brute force. Because of this, I know freedom will win, autocrats will fail, and we must never give up.
대란 제적 망소 돈이라 남건 남지 참춘 상탁식 달라 나오를 거전 체제 랑왕가 제던 내종수 신비 마망당 다르다 나치 영어 신비 마망 제더 참미 등만 나오죠.
It is my deep honor to accept this award on behalf of all who have been imprisoned or killed in the name of freedom. I ask that we keep them in our prayers.
망소 배집식라 샤글레 남건 NED라 거전 체제와다 잡지로 남건 상마라 특지 체제와. Thank you.
Finally, my heartfelt gratitude to the NED for its unwavering commitment to democracy. As a former political prisoner, I know solidarity from outside is truly a lifeline. On behalf of all on the receiving end of your support, I thank you.